Welcome to this edition of OSTN News from the University of Miami campus. I'm Sangeeta Kosrecker.
And I'm Muriel Clay. We're here with the hottest stories from college campuses around the country to keep you in the know.
Starting us off, with more than 1 million students spread throughout 6,000 colleges and universities nationwide, safety on campus for students is a major concern.
Nick Hadley has a story on what one university is doing to keep their college campus safe.
Following the shooting at Northern Illinois University, campus safety is again a nationwide focus.
If I had been on one of those campuses, I would have been terrified. I can't imagine how people would feel with something like that going on. And it just really kind of rings home that it can happen.
Of all the crimes committed on campuses, 80% of them are carried out by students.
It's been refreshed with the event in Illinois that it could happen here at any minute and at any time, any day. Any time of day, too, really. I mean, it's an active campus. There's stuff going on from 7 or 8 in the morning until 3 in the morning a lot of times.
So the shootings at NIU and Virginia Tech has West Virginia University making a few security changes of its own.
Safety is the #1 priority. You know, with this administration, it's very important to student government. And as a result, you know, we were named one of the safest campuses by Reader's Digest.
WVU is rated as the 18th safest college campus by Reader's Digest, earning an A for its strong commitment to safety. Along with the 52 full-time university police officers, blue emergency phones cover more than 65% of the campus, but there are some who remain concerned.
I think it's exactly like them. With 28,000 students, there's sure to be students with mental illnesses, and any one of them could have easy access to a gun and snap at any minute and do the exact same thing.
And it's ultimately had an effect. With new security systems in place, the level of violent and property crimes occurring at WVU has dipped below the national average. From West Virginia University, this is Nick Hadley for OSTN News.
The city of Normal, Illinois hosts the campus of Illinois State University. Although it is just 2 hours away from Northern Illinois University, ISU students felt even closer as they gathered to mourn the tragedy with a campus vigil. Christy Stelzer has the story.
The sound of bagpipes broke the silence in Redbird Arena. People offered hugs and hope to each other, and ribbons were pinned close to everyone's hearts to show support for NIU after the February 14th shooting on Northern's campus. ISU President Al Bowman offered support to everyone affected by the tragic event.
This evening, we grieve for the dead and the injured. We embrace and comfort our NIU friends. We provide whatever assistance is possible, and we offer hope that everything will be okay when classes resume next week.
ISU student Rachel Falk was directly affected. Her best friend was one of the victims.
Samantha was fortunate enough of the placement of her wounds, but in the pain, like most others on that campus, will remain far after the physical wounds are healed. I spent my weekend sitting at her bedside in the hospital. There were few laughs, far less tears, but what did come in ample supply was support and love.
People wrote messages on a commemorative banner for NIU, and a donation box filled up for the February 14th Student Scholarship Fund created by NIU. Bloomington Normal is the home for 2 Northern Illinois students who still have February 14th fresh in their minds.
It was very scary seeing all the students running and seeing all the sirens, and it's something you never ever want to experience in your whole life.
It hits close to home is the thing. Like, the hardest thing for a while was not being able to get a hold of people, because all the phone lines were jammed and you didn't know who was safe and who wasn't.
ISU Student Body President Dave Horstein reminds everyone help and support is nearby.
If you felt for the students running to safety, look around and realize that you are not alone. You are surrounded by our own university community, our home.
The Democratic nomination is coming down to the wire. Many people say if Hillary Clinton doesn't win the primaries in both Ohio and Texas, Barack Obama will likely take the presidential nomination. OSTN's Jamie Wheeler attended the debate at Cleveland State University.
Enthusiasm fills the streets outside of Cleveland State University's OSTN Center, where Senator Hillary Clinton and Senator Barack Obama are about to compete in the last historical debate before the March 4th primaries. Many think that Hillary has the upper hand in the state of Ohio, but as you can see on the streets behind us, the support is about even. I caught up with a few customers at Rascal House Pizza across from Cleveland State University to see which candidates they were supporting and what issues were important to them.
I'm definitely voting for Barack.
Hillary Clinton all the way, no question.
Hillary Clinton.
Barack Obama.
Because I feel that Hillary is the most experienced candidate.
For students, I think the most important issue is outsourcing of the jobs, because once we're all of age, about to graduate high school and then eventually college, so by the time we get out, we need to have jobs here and know that we can build families and have economic stability, basically.
With an idea of what voters have in mind, let's head inside and see all the behind-the-scenes action. Outside it's snowing like crazy, but we're inside in the media spin room where all the media professionals and newscasters gather around to film their before shows and their analysis shows afterwards. It's a room that very few students will have the opportunity to see. The debate has just wrapped up and we got some mixed reviews from some college students about who they think won tonight's debate.
I definitely think Hillary won.
Hillary Clinton. I just think she answered the questions a lot better and she actually had more concrete answers.
I'm going to have to go with Barack Obama. I was very impartial before the debate, and I think this debate really helped me decide who I want to vote for.
Who do you think won this evening's debate?
Neither, actually. I think it was definitely a debate, but I think there was a lot of petty bickering going on.
There wasn't much said about student issues during the debate, so afterwards I tracked down top advisors from each campaign and asked them what each of their candidates plan to do for young voters.
Barack believes that the ability to get a good education and to get a good higher education are essential in the 21st century. So he has a $4,000 refundable tax credit for per year for every student, so that you could go to a public college or a community college without going into debt.
His call to action has not been just about come out and vote for me so I can be your next president, but come out and engage in this process with me, because I can't do it alone.
She has a tax credit, $3,500 per student, to try and lower that cost. In fact, we hope cut it in half for most public schools.
I think that when she looks at college, expanding college loans and student loans, when she looks at dealing with problems like global warming and Darfur, she really will deal with the global problems out there that will affect all of the students and the younger generation for so many years to come.
Now that the debate has come to an end and things seem to be winding down in the spin room, many we talked to felt there wasn't a clear-cut winner. Although on the other side of things, it's only up to you to decide on March 4th. From the OSTN Center in downtown Cleveland, I'm Jamie Wheeler.